Hi there. We're back in the kitchen again. I'm going to make chicken salad. Now this is Angie's chicken salad recipe. My chicken salad recipe is might be a little bland for some people, but making it when my kids were growing up, my boys and Mr. P didn't like things crunchy in there, so I stopped putting celery in. Now, if I had my preference, I like celery and apples and grapes and pecans or almonds. I like all those things, craisins, all those things in my chicken salad. But this is my standard chicken salad. This is how I make it generally if I'm making it because I know my kids will eat it. So what I do is I boil my chicken. You can do chicken breast. I like white meat. You can do on the bone, like bone in, and then just pull it all off, or just boneless, skinless. Ideally, if I think far enough ahead of time, I will cook it, drain the juice off, add water back to that, and cool it down, and put it in the refrigerator, let it sit overnight in that liquid, and then take that out. It just creates a really juicy chicken. But I didn't think that far ahead, so I cooked these this morning, cooled them down, let them sit in liquid. And so for my chicken salad, I like a shredded chicken, not necessarily a chopped or processed, like in the food processor. I don't like it real tiny. You know what does that make sense? Like a spreadable necessarily. This is the kind you would just kind of pile on. So I do a shred with my chicken, and this is so tender, I'm literally just shredding it by hand. So for this batch, I did 5 average chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. If you're doing some of those big chicken breasts like you can find sometimes at the store, you probably wouldn't need but about 2. So I've got this shredded. I'll show you how that looks. I don't know if you can tell. See how it's not tiny, it's not chopped, it's just a shred. Let me wash my hands. This chicken salad has a little bit of a sweetness to it. We just love it. We love it. This is our favorite chicken salad. I've done this for years. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use mayonnaise. I'm going to get some mayonnaise. Probably for that amount, I'm going to put about 2 cups. Honestly, I usually don't measure it, but I'm going to measure it as I make it for you so you can kind of get an idea. I love Duke's mayonnaise. It is a full fat, full flavor mayonnaise. This recipe, other than the sugar that I'm going to add, could be a low carb recipe. And if you're doing low carb, you have ways of adding a sweetness without adding sugar. So we have about 2 cups of mayonnaise. Now, this is the same dressing recipe that my granny used for slaw. And so years ago, I started making this for my chicken salad and just loved it. So I'm going to use, we're going to start out, I'm going to eyeball it as I measure it. So I'm going to say a tablespoon, I'm going to say 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then I need some white vinegar. So I'm going to say about the same amount of vinegar. And that's a good thing because I just emptied that jar. Then we're going to do salt and pepper. And of course, again, I like some pepper. Now, when you get this dressing made up, when you get it mixed up, remember we tasted of it, and it's going to need to be a little on the sweet side. Once you get it mixed in your chicken, that chicken's going to balance that sweet. Remember, we talked about that. You're just going to mix that up real good. Let me get a spoon. Got a taste of this, and again, it needs to have a little bit of, it really needs to have a little bit of sweetness to it. And it does. That's lovely. Okay. This just goes in your chicken. That's good. I love this chicken salad on croissants or Ritz crackers. Now, just wash my hands. So this is really how I do my chicken salad. This is just how I do it. You can stir it if you can't get beyond putting your hands in this, then just stir it. You don't have to do it this way. I just really like to see the texture of it, be able to feel it. I can feel any large clumps of chicken that might be in there. I'll wash up and I'll show you. I probably need to move my camera so it's within viewing range of my sink so I don't go off camera every time I wash my hands. Anyway, all right. I'll use this spoon we did no, I'm gonna get a new spoon. Or a fork, maybe a fork. Okay, I just want to show you the texture. This is can you see that? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is it's very, it's not drippy with dressing, but it's very, very creamy. It's a creamy chicken salad. And that's it. That's my chicken salad recipe. That's literally all I do. We love this. If I'm doing it for myself and I have the extra things, I might set aside a little bowl and add some things to it. It's wonderful. But this is good as it is. And listen, for many years, I could make chicken salad and it was a favorite among many. I did this when I worked for the church and the retreat camp. We had chicken salad on many occasions, many ladies' events. I've not done it so much now, but it's coming up the weekend and I wanted to have something in the fridge that would be quick and easy to eat, kind of take away that last minute decision and have to run and grab something. So there's Angie's chicken salad. I hope you make some. I hope you let me know if you like it, and I hope you have a good weekend. Have a good day. Bye.